In this episode of The Buzz, TV's hottest vampires get raunchy, and Robert Downey Jr. talks about his Iron Man 3 romance. Hi, I'm Shannon Vestal.
I'm Becky Kirsch, and we're bringing you our weekend highlights from Comic-Con.
I was so excited to see the Vampire Diaries panel because if you were watching at the end of last season, Elena becomes a vampire. As I expected, they didn't really give too much away about what we're going to see in the next season. Mainly they said that it's going to be Elena's struggle because she had never wanted to become a vampire. But Ian Somerhalder did say that Elena is now a badass vampire girl, so that's cool.
Nice. You know, I've been to Vampire Diaries panels in the past, and the cast always has really funny banter, so were they kind of joking back and forth like that?
Oh, absolutely. And Paul Wesley firmly established himself as the comedian of the group with a lot of dirty jokes. At one point, showrunner Julie Plak was addressing the dilemma of Elena and Damon and Stefan's love triangle, and Paul Wesley just offered up a suggestion of Salvatore sandwich.
Nice.
And definitely not his dirtiest joke, though. He kind of went off about vampire sex and how fast it was, and he even made up this little noise to simulate, vampire sex, and it was just... And so he and Ian Somerhalder just kept making this noise through the panel at different times and being like, oh, vampire sex, there it was. You didn't even know it was coming. So they were really cute.
Does it sound like we're going to see some of that in the next season?
I sure hope so. It sounds like that love triangle is not going away anytime soon. And they did. Ian Somerhalder did say that Damon and Stefan will be helping Elena as she adjusts to life as a vampire.
Cool. Well, on the more movie side of things, I got to go to the Iron Man press conference, which was exciting because, people after the Avengers are really looking forward to this movie. And someone asked Robert Downey Jr. about what his on-screen relationship with Gwyneth Paltrow is going to be like. And he hinted that, we saw in the Avengers that he and Pepper were together, and that's going to continue in Iron Man 3. And he said that what makes Iron Man a different superhero is that now he's coming home every night to someone who's bossing him around. So that should be really cute to see.
Yeah, maybe he'll put a ring on it.
Maybe. That would be good. That would be an interesting twist. And what was also really cute is that there was a young fan in the audience. I don't know how he got in there in the press conference, but he got the last question, and he asked Robert Downey Jr. what it was like to be a superhero.
How does it feel to be a hero?
I don't know. It's an odd thing, I take it as seriously as Shakespeare.
Oh, that's so adorable. Well, on the less family-friendly side of things, I just had vampires all day long. I went to the True Blood panel as well, and we got to see a lot of footage from the rest of this season. We saw newborn Tara as a vampire stripper. We saw what I believe was Bill and Sookie hooking up again, Sookie trying to get rid of her fairy powers, and we saw that Luna is not dead. It looked like she had died in one of the last episodes, but it looks like she's still around, so we'll definitely have to keep tuning in. But this cast, man, is so funny. And at one point, somebody wisely brought up the fact that Joe Manganiello was a Magic Mike this summer as a stripper, so someone asked Rutina Wesley, who plays Tara, if she got any stripping tips from him. And it just kind of devolved into stripper chaos on that stage. At one point, Joe Manganiello, first he gets up, kind of takes his jacket off, and Ryan Quanten is yelling at him, "Take it off, fireman." And then someone asked Rutina Wesley if she knew how to do a body roll. She got up, performed one, but she was totally outshone by showrunner Alan Ball, who stood up on the table and did body rolls for like a full minute. It was hilarious.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
So Al Ball had the best moves then?
Oh, absolutely.
So you got to see Ian Somerhalder and Alexander Skarsgård yesterday.
Right.
Did either of them get questions about 50 Shades of Grey?
No one asked Ian Somerhalder, but someone asked Alexander Skarsgård about 50 Shades of Grey and what he thought of the casting suggestions for him. And he reiterated he hasn't read the book yet, but the funniest moment came when he said, he was saying, I haven't seen the book, I haven't seen a script, and Stephen Moyer kind of leans into his microphone and just goes, he's just lived the life.
That's
so,
awesome.
It was hilarious.
What would you like for me to show you?
Everything you got.
Those are our final highlights from Comic-Con. We've had another great year in San Diego. I'm Shannon Vestal.
I'm Becky Kirsch, and thanks for watching The Buzz.